In this demo, we'll show how to seamlessly exchange kinematics data between NX and Process Simulate. This enables data synchronization, ensuring that kinematics stay updated across both systems. In this example, we demonstrate the data exchange when running Process Simulate under Teamcenter. The same is true when running under the M server. This is the milling resource shown in the plant BOM in Teamcenter. This is the resource JT file. The resource has no assigned kinematics. If there was a kinematics node, this is how it would appear. We have loaded the milling resource in NX. Let's define kinematic poses: the home pose and the door open pose. Here are the new poses in the hierarchy. We'll update Teamcenter with the new kinematics. And now when we select the milling resource in Teamcenter, the kinematics node is present. This is a dataset containing the kin.plmxml file created in NX. In Process Simulate, access the Teamcenter options and set the extract/consume kinematics for devices option. The result is that when loading resources with kinematic information stored in kin.plmxml files, Process Simulate opens the resource in modeling scope, merges the kinematic information into the resource JT file, or when running Process Simulate under the M server, saves the kin.plmxml kinematics in the COJT folder, and enables the kinematic functionality previously defined in NX. The resource then remains open for modeling. If the resource already has embedded kinematic information in its JT file, the system ignores the kinematic information in the kin.plmxml file. After adding kinematics in NX and setting the extract/consume kinematics for devices option in Process Simulate, let's load the study in Process Simulate. The system automatically detects that the resource has a kin.plmxml file. This contains the kinematics created in NX that was stored in the Teamcenter dataset. The system opens the resource in modeling scope and merges the kinematics from the kin.plmxml file into the resource JT file, as indicated in this message. Let's review the converted kinematics: the open door pose and the home pose. End modeling finalizes the changes, and Update Teamcenter saves the JT file, updated with kinematics, to Teamcenter. The kin.plmxml file remains unchanged so that the kinematics are available when loading the data in NX. If you made other kinematic changes, both the JT and kin.plmxml files are updated. Next time you load the study in Process Simulate, the kinematics will be immediately available from the JT file without requiring conversion. This becomes very significant when you have many resources in your study. Now that we have shown how kinematics from NX is synchronized to Process Simulate, let's show the opposite: how kinematics from Process Simulate is synchronized to NX. For example, we can import a robot from the asset library, view the robot properties, and if it is suitable, download the robot. It is inserted in the scene. Process Simulate detects kinematics embedded in the JT file, opens the robot in modeling scope, generates kin.plmxml kinematics, and ends modeling. The same is true when importing via the resource search command. However, when using other insertion methods, not asset library or resource search, it is necessary to open the object for modeling and end modeling manually to create the kin.plmxml. Meanwhile, we have added a rail track, mounted the robot on the track, and attached the robot to the track. We'll run joint jog to verify the relation between the robot and its rail. And now let's update Teamcenter and view the results in Teamcenter. For the robot we added in Process Simulate, the system has saved the JT file with embedded kinematics. And because the extract/consume kinematics for devices option is set, Process Simulate has also saved an updated kin.plmxml file in a dataset. The same is true for the rail track. We wanted to show that the kinematics in Process Simulate are synchronized to NX. So, from Teamcenter, we've opened the data in NX. Here are the robot kinematics and the rail track. In summary, the kinematics exchange capability seamlessly synchronizes data between Process Simulate and NX. No manual conversions are required to update kinematics. End modeling saves kinematics in JT for process simulate and in kin.plmxml for NX and other applications. Whether updating from process simulate or NX, kinematics are automatically recognized and transferred, ensuring a single data source across multiple Siemens tools. Smarter workflows, seamless synchronization, and a unified experience help you focus on what matters most.